G'day, right, quick video. This is a video for one of my subscribers. God bless you, mate. He asked a couple of questions. Now it's very difficult for me to answer somebody's questions if I can't see him doing it, you know what I mean? The first question, got to think about it, it was, he's pretty good on his feet. He's quite light on his feet, but he wants to be lighter. How do I get lighter? Well, like I say, I hadn't really thought about it. I've just come in, just done a bit of training, and I thought, I remembered I've got to answer these questions. What would I say? Well, the first thing, which I guarantee you most people will say, most boxing coaches, skip. Yeah? Well, I don't. The reason why, skipping, you're moving your feet, you're just doing that. That's alright, you're light on your feet, skipping. You can't get any lighter. Once you can skip, you can skip. You can skip faster. Does that get you lighter on your feet? Well, maybe, but you can only skip a certain speed. You start going any faster, it ain't going to work. So I don't recommend skipping to get lighter on your feet. I'm one of these people that think to do something, you've got to get as close to it as possible. As close to it as possible is going to be, in my view, shadow boxing. Because at the end of the day, you're not going to just be skipping, you're going to be moving around, which is the closest you're going to get to be in actual boxing. So, to get lighter on your feet. Now, with everything, it's all in the head. If you're saying, you're quick on your feet, but you want to be quicker. Well, just get quicker. How do you get quicker? This is what I'm trying to answer. I know I waffle a bit, but I'm trying to sort it out in my mind as I'm going. I would say shadow boxing. I would say put some good music on. Right? Forget about the hands. Forget about the hands. The hands ain't. Your hands are already there. You know what you're doing with your hands. It's your feet you want quicker. So I don't know what you fight. If you fight for 2 minutes, then you could do 2 minutes. If you fight for 3, I would recommend doing 3. And in fact, if you do 2 minutes, I would recommend doing 3 minutes. Shadow boxing, but without punches. So, to get light on your feet, I'll tell you something, it's hard for a whole 3 minutes to be dancing around. It is, I swear, it is hard. Even, well, I think it was. I look back, I got bad feet at the moment, but I look back and I can remember trying to stay on my feet for 3 minutes moving around, because I was more of a jabber move person when I first started boxing, and then I gradually turned into a counter puncher, which you got to learn the trade before you can start counter punching. You just can't start boxing and being a counter puncher, because you're going to get caught. I learnt by jabbing and moving and stuff like that. Then my brain got used to it, and then I could see the punches and learnt how to counter puncher. Not by thinking, but on instinct. So, mate, what I think you should do is put some decent music on and move. Dance around on your feet all the time. At the end of the day, you want to get quick on your feet, get quicker. Do it quick, but move. You'll find that you're knackered after 3 minutes. Well, that's getting you fitter on your feet. It's getting you quicker on your feet. It's getting you fitter as well. So that's what I think. Get some good, I don't know what music you like, reggae music on. Something with a bit of beat, you know what I mean? I hope I've answered that question. The second question is a bit more harder to ask. If I remember, it was he slips, but the trouble is, when he's fighting or sparring, or I don't know what it is, whether it's fighting or sparring, he tends to overslip. See that all the time. I see people who watch a bit of Canelo, you know, all this stuff where he's moving like this and all that kind of stuff, where he's slipping, you know, and all that good stuff, and they think they've seen him do it, they can get out there and do it. No. What I think you're doing, mate, what I think you're probably doing, I ain't seen you, so I can't, it's difficult for me to say. I've got to go to some examples. I've seen people, yeah, they watch Canelo, they're on that punch bag, they're doing all this slipping. Whoa, whoa, slip, 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 punch, punch, slip, slip. Looks brilliant. Then they get in the ring, right? Now the trouble is, what they do now, they're anticipating a slip. Or in other words, they think that person's going to throw that punch. They think, right, let's say, they think that jab's going to come to the slip. But it hasn't come. Why? Because they're too concentrating on slipping. I know it sounds strange. This is my view. They're concentrating on slipping too much. Instead of their brain, they're getting in there and sparring, and they think, oh, he's going to throw a jab, slip it, but he don't throw one. Right? You don't see. No, I'm not going to say that. So what I think you're doing, your slips are ahead of your thinking. Does that make sense? You're anticipating, you want to do them slips, you've been training them slips. You might be slipping some punches, which you say you're good at slipping, but you're slipping too much. That's because you're thinking they're going to throw it and you're slipping. Which you're thinking too far from, too much about slipping. The best slips are the slips you don't think. Does that make sense? I think what you need to be doing is don't forget about the slipping. Forget about trying to do the slips. Wait for the slips to come natural. You've got them in your head. Wait for the slips to come by reflex. Yeah? Not by thinking they're going to do a punch. I know I've always said a good boxer perceives does not perceive his chance to strike. He senses it. Now, what you're doing by slipping too much unnecessarily is because you're perceiving the punches, not sensing them or seeing them, then slipping them. You understand what I'm trying to say? So what I recommend to do is just chill out a little bit on them slips. Let the slips come naturally. Build them up. Which is your best slip? I don't know. What's mine? I suppose my best slip is the jab coming, slip to the side. You know, I either slip to the side, come to the body, or I slip to the side and come over there right, over there left. Do you know what I mean? Or I just slip it straight up. I don't know. But just whatever your best slip is, right? Work on that one till it's perfected. Till it comes from you sensing it and not perceiving it. Yeah? And once you've done that slip, think of another slip, you know, then do that one. Train your slips. Sounds crazy, I know. Train your slips one at a time, or if you mastered a few, cut back and just keep it basic. Keep it basic, and your brain will sense when to do it instead of trying to do it. I once taught a lad, you know, how am I going to say this? Right, boxing, right. Some people, they do a body shot for me, right? And I just, you know it's coming. It comes round and I stick my elbow out. Boom. So normally, as they punch, they're, say, my elbow is going to either catch them on the forearm, boom, or as they punch, my elbow is going to catch them on the knuckle. Yeah, that sounds a bit evil, I know, but it does. And also the same, if someone throws a fucking, someone throws right hand, comes the same path every time. So what I do, I stick that up, boom, their right hand smack on the elbow. I've still got a guard, I know the hand, I see the hands coming, I've sensed the hands coming, or I've seen it because you watch how they move and you pay attention. They might always throw that and then a right. They do that a few times, you know what's coming. And then I'll wait for that right hand to come and I'll just stick that up, boom, straight at my elbow. Same here, uppercuts. Sometimes if someone does an uppercut, well, that's, I will even leave a gap. Let me try and explain. I'll even leave a gap. There you go, there's a nice big gap for that uppercut to come. As soon as that, you can see the feet, as soon as that uppercut comes, boom, elbow and straight on that elbow, fucking hurt their hand. Bit evil. So far, I've got the body shots, elbow, uppercut, elbow, over and right, elbow, even do it with a jab comes, elbow, yeah, you're still protecting it, elbow, yeah. Well, I taught somebody to do these, come in handy, but what happened was, every time he was sparring, he'd be, do you know what I mean? Unnecessarily. Doing probably what you're doing. I'm not saying you're doing this, but I'm just trying to show you an example of somebody overthinking something. It's overthinking. It's where your body, your mind is working faster than your body. Or it could be the vice versa. I think it's your mind working faster because you're thinking, oh, slip, oh, I ain't throwing it, or whatever you're going to be doing. I'm sat down on a chair, so I ain't bloody getting up and slipping. So that's my advice. Like with that lad, he went, they're good little things, especially in a fight. You want to, if your opponent hurts your hand, well, that's good news for you. So when I taught him, I didn't want him to do it all the time, but he liked it. Occasionally it would work. But a lot of the time, he would put it up and the person would know that it was coming, I would change his mind and go somewhere else. Do you know what I mean? It's a slip, or it's not a slip, it's more of a block. But I'm just using this as an example. Now, I would imagine he's still uses them, but he uses them sparingly and at the right time when he senses them. Not at a time when he perceives that they're going to come. It's like I don't sense a body shot's I'm gonna stick my elbow out for that body shot. No, I don't perceive it. It's just, I just sense it. I just sense, boom, done it, straight on my elbow. Bloody hurts them. And that's what I think you need to be doing, mate. Calm it down. Just calm it down. Calm it down and let your body sense it instead of being too far in front and perceiving it. Because everyone wants to practice it. But this is the trouble with boxing. Everything's like, before I was saying, when I first started boxing, I was a jab and move. Got to be a jab and move. That's what I was good at doing. But then as I got better, then I learnt to sense their punches coming. So then I came into a counter puncher, which is what I truly am, a counter puncher. Now when I'm counter punching, I don't get in there and go, he's going to do this, he's going to do this, I'm going to, do this, I'm going to block that and that. I don't think that. I just do it because I sense it, not perceive it. Or else I'll be, let's say, counter punch, one of my good counters is just knock it out of the way. Boom, boom, boom. You don't see him looking like he's going to jab and me going like that. No, I wait until it's here. Then I've sensed it and boom, automatic, same now, boom, boom. Same with the thing. I tend to slip the overhand right. The overhand right comes, or sorry, their right comes. It won't be their right, their left, yeah. Their right will come, and as it's their right travelling, I just slip it, goes over there, and then my hand goes over the top of their left. Can't really show you. So that's, anyway mate, that's my advice. Let me know if I'm talking crap, because maybe I've got the wrong end of the stick of what you're trying to ask me. Who knows? But anyway, thanks for watching. Hit hard. No, hit first, hit hard, and keep on hitting. Generally, I'm talking about street fighting. I've never had a street fight that's lasted more than 2 seconds. Do you know why? Because I hit first, I hit hard, and I keep on hitting. Over and out. Love you all.